Right, I figure it's about time I tested my OU team against someone who is a complete stranger to me. So I don't know what this guy's gonna do, how he's gonna battle. And yeah, this is against Uberall from Midnight Moon. He just happened to be on and I challenged him. Now I see an Azelf, I think, okay, it's gonna be one of those typical Stealth Rock suicide leads. So I'm just gonna go for a Focus Punch. And true enough, he does go for the Stealth Rock. So now I figure, he's gonna go for the explosion like an idiot. So I switch out to my Gengar, but unfortunately he decides to save his Azel for later, and he switches out. And it's Gengar versus Slowbro now, so I'm not gonna complain. I have Shadow Punch, and I know he's gonna switch, so I go for the Focus Punch, which nails the incoming Flareon, which is totally not my favorite Pokemon. Ignore the guy who is sitting, he's just rubbish, okay? So my Focus Punch does a crap load, even though it's a Flareon and he has quite good defenses. But now I'm gonna switch out to my M4 because, well, I know M4 can wall it unless it decides to have something idiotic like Toxic. But I know that I can probably outspeed and hit it with a Surf. But I predict a switch and go for the Rapid Spin. And I've been wanting to get that off anyway, but he decides to go for the Wish. And now I think, okay, he's gonna protect, and I'm gonna switch out to something because he's gonna protect, and I'm gonna get a free switch in. So I go to my Wellington because even if he did decide to go for the Will-O-Wisp, I can take that. But he decides to go for the protect, or does he? Actually, I don't know. Oh, and ironically, the Azelf's name is I don't know either, so I go for the Swagger, which hits the incoming Azelf, and now he smacks himself in his confusion, so there goes the useless Suicide Lead Azelf. It didn't even get to set off his Stealth Rocks, it didn't get to explode, so what the hell is the point of Suicide Leads, really? That Azelf did nothing, seriously, it didn't do anything. So out comes a T-Tar, a Tyrannipane, and he decides to go for a Dragon Dance, but I have Will-O-Wisp. Okay, fine, I'm gonna cool down. So now I know an Earthquake is coming because, well, it's the logical thing to do. I don't think he'll risk the lower accuracy Stone Age, but he decides to switch to a Slowbro as I switch out to my M4 to wall that Tyranitar or Tyranny-S, and now my M4 can't really touch a Slowbro because my M4 is walled dead by opposing water types. So I'm gonna go out to my Wellington. It's a risky move, but I figure he's gonna Psychic. But he decides to switch to a Shaymin, and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't have a Fire Stab other than Will-O-Wisp, but that doesn't do damage. So I figure, I need Wellington. I'm not gonna risk getting Earth Power because I don't know what kind of Shaymin that is. So when I saw the lead sheet, okay, I'm thinking, okay, it's a defensive Shaymin, I don't have to fear Earth Power, I only have to fear Seed Flare. So I figure he's gonna switch, but he doesn't. So I go with a Focus Punch and I fail because he hidden powered me. And, well, my Gengar can't really survive Sandstorm and Leech Seed, so there goes my Ragnak, which is sad. So now I figure since it's a defensive Shaymin, it won't have that much attack, so I'm gonna send out my Glamourion. Oh wait, Cution. And he decides to be an ass and have hidden power Fire. But I do survive it well enough, and my Ice Beam promptly OKOs the offensive Shaymin. So now he sends out this WTF generic name for the lose. And my Glace, how many times have I been put in the situation with Glaceon versus Medicham? So I switch out to my Earth Power. Unfortunately, this thing has High Jump Kick unlike Pyropass. And High Jump Kick is enough for the 2KO because of the Sandstorm cancelling out my leftovers. And annoyingly, it doesn't miss. So the Sandstorm keeps raging. And I should probably do a Shark Tamer reference here, but I don't care. I send out my Grenade because I have Hypnosis and I do resist his fighting move. So I do go for the Hypnosis, which is the Slowbro, which was yay, because Slowbro walls my entire team outside of Wellington and Ragnak is already down and out. So I switch out to Wellington because it's the only thing that can hit this Slowbro, and yeah. Bloody Sandstorm keeps raging, we keep bouncing up and down on apples. I'm going for go for a Swagger as long as all those things is over. Sorry Shark Tamer, I had to do it. So I go for the Pursuit because I thought, hey, you're gonna switch because I'm a Houndoom, but it doesn't switch, which made me go really sad face. Now I go for the Swagger, I believe. Yeah, I go for the Swagger and I miss. And then he wakes up and then he slacks off, which is dumb. So the Sandstorm keeps raging, we keep bouncing up and down on apples. I'm being so mean. Okay, Shark Tamer, I'm gonna stop right now. Anyway, I go for the swagger now. I think, actually I don't know. Actually I go for the will-o-wisp because, well, it's a slow bro and it wows me. And he goes for the surf, which kills my Wellington, which is sad. Sad I say, sad. Okay, so now my entire team is walled dead by this slow bro because my Ragnak and Wellington is down. And out comes my QT on, and it's not gonna do anything to a slow bro. I'm just gonna get Ice Beam, get some kind of damage on it, and then he psychics and I die. Sad face. Really sad face. So now he's half. Actually he's not half because of the lefties. Okay, he is half because of the burn, and now I don't know what to do. I'm completely walled dead. God damn. So I figure my only chance of winning is through the whole Destiny Bond retardedness that I went through with U-Caption. And I'm gonna have to predict really carefully here. So meanwhile I'm just gonna go for Psycho cards because hey, it has a high critical hit ratio, right? Right? No. Anyway, he goes for the slack off like an idiot, and I'm gonna go for the focus punch predicting that, but it doesn't really do anything, which was I should really pack my team so that it can actually do something to a water type and slow bros. Actually slow bro is a water type. So he goes for the surf, which does about half, but I really have to go for the Destiny Bond now. I really don't have the time to waste anymore. So oh wait, I go for the focus punch. What am I talking about? Okay, he goes for another surf and breaks my focus, but that's just fine. Now is the time that I have to really go for the Destiny Bond, because with the Sandstorm out, I don't really have the time to fool around with him, so I go for the Destiny Bond. Well, he does go for the slack off, which made me go anyway, I'm left with 4, and since I can't really wait another turn, I really have to go for the Destiny Bomb, but he decides to be an ass and slack off, and I die from the Sandstorm. So essentially his Tyranitar won him that match, even though he did buggeroo then to set up his bloody Sandstorm. So I send out my M4 and I'm gonna run because there's no way I can win this retarded thing, and that is a good game overall. It was fun. We should rematch. Okay, bye.